אוקיי. זה נשמע כאילו זה חלום כזה, אבל לא. התעוררתי מספיק בזמן בשביל לעשות את אחד ב-12:55. אל תשאלו אותי איך זה קרה, כל מה שאני יודע שזה קרה. אומייגאד, כמה מאוחר אני נשארתי אתמול. בוא נקווה שאני צריך להיות ער כמו שצריך ושהעיניים שלי לא יסתנוורו. אוקיי. אז כן, בואו נתחיל את המשחק. Ddlc פלוס. אפשר לראות שאתמול אני השגתי המון achievements. זה היה לרוב כל הפואנטה של אתמול. כל כך הרבה achievements שעבדתי עליהם. כי פעם קודמת השגתי את ה-good ending. השגתי את ה-good ending. לא זה. זה. השגתי את ה-good ending. במשחק. או ה-special ending, איך שהמשחק הזה קורא לזה. שכאילו הגיוני לקרוא לזה special ending, אבל בעיניי יותר מדויק לקרוא לזה good ending. כי זה פשוט הסוף הטוב של המשחק. אז אם לא מחשבים את ה-secrets, שזה ה-special poems, יש לי 8 סייג'ים, 3 backgrounds, שזה מה שאני מאמין שעל בטוח יהיה. ה-CGים וה-backgrounds. הגיע הזמן לוובקאם בשביל live reaction, כי מהנקודה הזאתי, כאילו, ממתי שקיבלתי את ה-good ending, אם לא מחשבים את הקטע של perfect poem וכל זה, והמיילים, זה נחשב לטריטוריה חדשה בשבילי. אז live reactions, כי למה לא? live reactions על פי וובקאם, אני החליט אולי לעשות את זה יותר קבוע בהשוואה. אז אוקיי, side stories. וואו. בגלל הספיישל אנדינג, יש לי את הכל. בגלל הספיישל אנדינג, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. כן, בגלל הספיישל אנדינג, השגתי את כל הפואמס וכל הסטוריז שיש. סיורי מוניקה, סיורי יורי, מוניקה נצוקי, סיורי נצוקי, מוניקה יורי ונצוקי יורי. אוקיי. בוא נתחיל בטראסט. זה חדש? מה קורה פה? מה קורה פה? מה קורה פה? בטמן חדש! אוקיי, ידעתי. בטמן ו-CG מוחבאים פה. מה קורה פה? בדיוק. מה זה הסייד סטורי הזה? Okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I missed the debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? Wow. ממש נראה שיש קושי. נתחיל את המועדון הזה, כמו שאמרו קודם. סטורי. Feel worse with every day that passes rather than anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monka's the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, I'm not going to save a load. All our efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of our flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it up, as over their other club interests. Can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them a vision. But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realized it, the recent nights of staying up too late started to catch up to her. It's so quiet and the noise of the air conditioner is moving. וואו. פעם ראשונה שלי שאני אגש לסייד סטוריז, אני לא יודע מה לחשוב. הלו? מה זה? סיורי! Suddenly a voice causes Monica to step awake. איזה מוזיקה! וואו! כמה מוזיקה שונה יש במשחק הזה, לא? מאוד טוב! מה אני יכול להגיד? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? ברה, עוד פעם תגידי מזה. No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literature club. This is the literature club. Yeah, I thought I got wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that, this is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members, so I'm working really hard to it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you, then we take it to be vice president. Oh, interesting. מעניין. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. The not napping club. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean to hurt you. And I was just joking about the vice president thing too. I'd make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. Aw. If I guess I'm good at that, so... האמת, אני דווקא אפעיל התראה על 53, 12:53. אז כרגע. בינתיים זה מתחיל טוב. Side stories האלה. How could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica! That's such a cool name! Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. You're smiling! Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer at her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what should we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit new members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. because you never completed the mission. Okay. Stop joking, really though. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sarah suddenly pulls Monica to a friendly hug, then let's go. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sarah whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me the best, at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirit lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It will be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Aww. Dat is krijg חמוד. Oh! A day passes and another time comes for the lunch club. Monica and Sayori to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she is the first one to arrive at the classroom. הבעיה היא זה שיש לי עוד בערך 10 דקות ואני לא יודע כמה זמן יהיה הסייד סטורי. Which find itself waiting a while longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bouncing through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late in here. It's okay. Welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Oh! Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up. The more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend me your smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Aww. פעם חדש! מה כזה ציפיתי לזה? Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course! Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper! Huh? I wasn't ready to show that yet, I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper written on the other side. Is the list of ideas to collect new club members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure not anywhere near as good as it as you are. Not anywhere near as good as it. As good at it as you are. Okay. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. לא מעט to stuff freestyle. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like I always read it again and after a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like a dramatic version of me that doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be or something like that. Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. אז לא החלטתם לעשות את זה עד שהדמות הראשית מגיעה. Why? Oh, yeah! I would love that! שכחתי להשתיק את הטלפון. אפשר לדעת איך ההתראות שלי פועלים גם אחרי שהטלפון שלי מושתק, אז זה הכל בסדר. Such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helping me to be more cohesive, to form a more cohesive version of the club. So I'm glad you showed this to me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I was embarrassed at first, but now it feels like it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I would love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting started. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sorry, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. New cupcake. Who's hungry? It's a good idea, isn't it? That's okay. Let me think about this. I mean, when we would have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club? What if we said we have free cupcakes on the flyer? I'm like kind of worried we bring the wrong kinds of people, you know. Wrong kinds? People who just come for the cupcakes and then leave. Oh, nobody would do that. Literally זה היה הדמות הראשית לפני היה חייב לחשוב על זה. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature. $51. Even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Ask for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like, going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. We'll tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they were just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we would bother people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You'll come up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than pull them up on the wall. I'll definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. Oh my god. Okay. 53, אז אני צריך לעשות את זה מהר. Never said you weren't. I just need to think what would we tell people when handing them out. I don't want people to be like join the literature club. Let's figure out if we can better engage people. What if we told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with it. With that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, so you pretend you're a normal person for a second. But I didn't mean that. You know, a random passerby who's getting on a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm doing the anime. Oh my god. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking about a friend of mine. לול. אוקיי, 54, אני לא יכול לקחת את הסיכון. אשכרה, כן, מי זה חדש? פיג'י פאי. ופיקצ'ר חדש. הפאון מחדש של סיורי. אינטרסטינג. והקלאסרום בבוקר. אוקיי. 12:55. אני יכול להתחיל 404. אני יכול להתחיל ב-404, ddlc.txt בשביל להבין אם זה בכלל האחד. לא יודע לאחר כך 40, אתה לא רק 14 ו-MES אחר כך. אז נראה לי יהיה לי זמן לעבור על הכל מתי שיש לי ווינדו פרינק שלך. אוקיי, זה כן ddlc, זה כן ddlc, זה כן ddlc. זה כן ddlc.txt. אז 12:55. 12:55. אם אני אתגן את זה עכשיו. מביא 12:55 ל-ddlc.txt. תוך כדי job. What about the retribution? Well, okay, as Paul wants to rush into data collection, but my proposal is to shift our effort to build a new feature. I think wrapping this whole thing in the guise of a video game is a great and hilarious way of covering our tracks. If we do enough job, we might even be able to present it to Paul as a fuse for level. Key selling points. Like 5 to 6 hours of misery, dread, and cute girls. Okay. Love for the existential crisis of others, how to cope with their own simulated universe. Witness the destruction of the universe over and over in the video game form. Aha, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And now the irony isn't lost on me. Creating a secret team within a secret team is more meh than I signed up for. And that's saying something until we literally walk the developers enterprises solutions. Come up with fake game studio name and everything too. Obviously no plans to go public with this, but it would be good luck for the whole disguise. Plus, I want a really cool name that makes us feel like a bunch of heroes saving the universe. Kidding! But at least we're saving our jobs. Something like Team Salvation. Okay. What's all the shit our efforts to build out new features for making real-time connections with VM more useful and fun? If we're basically simulating a miniature universe, and then it's kind of a waste not be able to spend some quality time there, right? Actually, I think wrapping up the solving guys is a great idea. אין בכלום! עכשיו אני נמצא בלוק. אין לי שום דבר לפתוח את 14 ו-MES. באמת, אותנו רק לפתוח את 14 ו-MES על פי הדף. כי 1255 קשור ל-Ddlc.txt. זה או זה, או 1255, זה לכל השאר. שזה סטופד. לא קיבלתי שום דבר חדש. מה אם אני אפתח את המשחק הרגיל? לאן זה יביא אותי? אוו! אז אני חייב לעבור את כל החלק הזה של הסייד סטורי עוד פעם. מבאס! אבל לפחות אני עברתי את רוב הסייד סטורי. Ddlc, .ddlc לא נותן לי שום דבר אבל. שזה בעייתי. כי זה באמת אומר שאין לי שום דבר. לא יותר לי עוד. כאילו אם שאלים אותי לא נותר עוד דברים. אין שום דבר ב-Ddlc.txt. אוקיי. אני רוצה להגיע לחלק של people reading books. Yeah, good idea. What the heck? So I just figured out the third one. Okay, what if I said that we do a group thing and discuss it together? I'll probably nap for that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun for to most people anyway. You need to really catch their interest, you know? This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like express yourself in ways you normally can't do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we have so many thoughts and things that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? Maybe it could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Sorry. Okay, that's kind of I'm just kidding. Oh my god. What is it? Oh my god. What is it? I've got all my things in my classroom! I must have gotten too excited and rushed here, silly me. Rush? But weren't you? Never mind. Did you want to get your stuff done? I'll forget it if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it will only take a second. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. אפשר רגע להגיד עד כמה סאס זה? אני לא צוחק. אם נלך רגע לפייג' של Ddlc הרגיל. מי שזוכר את הדבר הזה? Literature club, will you write the way into their heart? Join the literature club, write the way into your heart. אם זה לא נשמע לפחות כמו רפרנס, אני לא יודע מה זה. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Oh, you started me. Sorry, but something important. On my way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Oh, Yuri! Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two departed the classroom with Sayori leading the way. This way! You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See, in here. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intensely reading a book. כן, זה יורי! אין איפה אתה חשוב זה? I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. כן, זה יורי, בטוח. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. It's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a little bit embarrassed about the encounter. Okay. Oh! What is it חדשות בה? Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end up in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori appears on a sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh! Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right away into your heart? That's so cute! I thought it was a little overdramatic. But... Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Oh. אתה היית לוקח לחשוב על מוניקה ככה. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in mind of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything else than that. But I think in the end, it helps me to try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club. We have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from the vision. What's the vision? It's... Okay. Manga pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Manga shows off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right away into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is doing the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is a steady whisper of the air conditioner. Oh, that shuv? And the only movement in the afternoon sunlight trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president! In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too! Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead, I still need a few minutes. Oh, I can wait! That's alright, I just want some alone time. In that case... Sayori waits enthusiastically on Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. למה זה נשמע מוכר? זה חייב להיות מה-DLC פלוס OST ששמעתי אתמול. Hold on, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right now. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just want a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that. Because it's the window to the real person inside of us. I don't need the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Interesting. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Oh! Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked in from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grow just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy, I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die. And you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But what ends? I look in every direction and the field I stand in. The prosperous field. Its barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor. The carnage of my joy. And that's why I decided I must become the flower. Huh. Interesting. What the? Wait. Sayori? Whoa! Okay. My second note. PG Pie. ודסק, זה מה שאני שמעתי קודם, דסק. דסק זה מה שהיה לי מוכר. ג'וס, מה קיבלתי? הפעם השני של סיורי. הפעם by סיורי from the side story Trust. אז עכשיו יש לי פרפקט סיורי. עכשיו קיבלתי את all poem סיורי. The once was a ladybug. It was so small it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. Nobody squishes ladybugs because they're cute. Does that make them better than other bugs? Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug things. And so the ladybug crawled around and did bug things. The story wasn't really going anywhere, but I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway. Like ladybugs. Like this ladybug. The one clings like a dove onto your sleeve because it knows you won't squash it. If it doesn't bug you, will it stay a while? Interesting. Okay. Oh! Finish the side story Trust אחד. אז אוקיי, ה-wallpapers נפתחים ב-Trust. אוקיי. נפתחים על side story. אוקיי. מה קוראים לזה? Create a discrepancy. Having run the control simulation for a while, it's evident that the character's missing from any match nor appearance. This makes me think that Monica's middling is less clumsy than we think, because she would have had to manufacture this character herself, as well for the interaction between her and the user. Could that be why the character has such limited and distant personality traits? Or am I reading too much? Open an issue to start tracking info into observations on the anomaly of this character appearing. Okay. וקיבלתי Trust 2, שזה גם נותן wallpapers. Interesting. דווקא לא בטוח מה בדיוק אמור לקרות פה. קצת קריפי. כאילו 100%. רגע אחד. Interesting. הנה עכשיו אני שם לב לזה, איך אני אידיוט. הדבר הזה, ה-wallpapers האלה, הם סוג של מראה של ה-wallpapers האלה. ה-original designs, 2017 design לבין 2021. וואו. וכן, אני משחק את זה עד 2021, ואני משחק את זה שנתיים לאחר מכן, אז כן. Oh boy. Oh! A rough concept sketch of the face of protagonist, if he was a real character, provided in an email communication. As a mail, a character discrepancy. count a discrepancy. פתח לי סקאץ' של הדמות הראשית, מי שאני משחק בו. Interesting. אז אני מנחש שכל מה שאותו זה רק המייל. כל מה אולי יש משהו דברים בפורום גיים שאני לא יודע עליו? משהו בפורום גיים שאם ככה אני חייב לעשות ריסטוט לכל המשחק. again. שאני גם ככה צריך לעשות בגלל אקט 2. בגלל הספיישל. בגלל הסיקרטס. בגלל הספיישל פורמס. אבל הפרק של היום הולך להתרכז על הסייד סטוריז הרוב. הדבר היחיד שאני אשכרה לא רק לא נגעתי במשחק המקורי, אלא זה לגמרי חדש, זה בכלל לא היה במשחק הקודם, כי לא היה את האמולטור הזה, שקוראים לו Ddlc+. אז Trust 2. Begin the side story. יאללה, בוא נעשה את זה. רוב הסיכויים זה קורה אחרי... רוב הסיכויים זה מתאים בעצם שזה קרה אחרי מה שקרה עם פאוואם. עם מוניקה. Another day passes in a flash and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around? What kind of club president does that? It's all time. I didn't think to ask her about her own feelings. So much for a stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club what I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? As she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy, so if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling with the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it is also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. Oh my god. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah, Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But, can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right away into your heart, or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want you to be here for when you need it. I want us to be useful like that. Sarah smiles gently. I promise, if you promise. And unable to help it, Monica returns Sarah's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. But as behind them, it's time. With that behind them, it's time to process with the club activities. So, wanna teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine, we have plenty of time for that. But right now, I just feel like I want to do this. I mean, I have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. Do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to poetry. When it comes to writing poems. Studying isn't so hard. Kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You don't have to fight your perfectionist might on that one. We can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of feelings it makes you think of. Maybe mine. And then you can return your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad, where you go from one end to another. It's more like a college, where you find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way. And it's really good. But it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. Just kidding. Monica scribbles out "you idiot" after she writes it down. No, keep it! What? Why? You call me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. And I was just, well, yeah. Beneath the scribble, Monica rewrites "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down that what I'm mad at myself for. And then I did the exact thing anyway. That exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you! Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues to exercise jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. After a while, with Sarah's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Monica looks up at her own sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it. But it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I would have to try really, really hard on it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you. Aww. Scary beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flower for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do it! Monica and Sayori proceeds to do their work. With each passing day, the two of them begin more and more confident in the club. Not simply from their equipment planning, but also from their visions as well. As their bonds strengthen, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. אוקיי, זה היה אקט אחד, עכשיו ניגש לאקט 2. לא ציפיתי שזה יהיה באפקט. Suicide thoughts ו-self-hate. זה חייב להיות ציורי. היא עשתה את זה קודם באקט אחד. של המשחק, ה-original game. חבוי. מה אם אני הייתי עושה סייד סטוריז באותו הזמן שהייתי עושה את המיין גיים? אני לא יודע מה הייתי חושב, כי הסייד סטוריז והמיין גיים הם כאילו כל כך שונים אחד עם השני, שבו בעצם זה קצת קריפי. שבו לדוגמה ניגשים לטראסט, ואז פתאום רואים את ציורים מדברת על כמה שהיא לא אוהבת את עצמה ובלה בלה בלה. אצלי באמת הזמן היחיד שחסר זה 14 ו-MES. וזה חייב להיות 12:55. אין לי עוד קוד זמן אחר. אין לי עוד שום קודים שנותרו לי. אז נותר לי רק MES ו-14, אז אם ככה 12:55 חייב להתאים לכולם. Whatever, בוא נמשיך. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one into the club room. Without her to print out the revised literature club flyer. Whoever is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave that one reading goal the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly on the center of the flyer. Right away into your heart. Surely common sense would say that the one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is the one that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought that would be enough to garner some curiosity from the students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back at the previous meeting, when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be a president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? שהאמת, בנוגע לזה, בנוגע לזה, זה אני מנחש למה את בוחרת לעשות פרי סטייל. למה את ספציפית בוחרת לעשות פרי סטייל? ובגלל שאת פרי סטייל אז אי אפשר לבחור אותך. על פי הפורם גיים אני מנחש. The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulder only became heavier. The debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with convictions. Convictions. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. אז עכשיו היא נכנסת לטריטוריה שהיא הכי לא מוכנה אליו. זה כמו לזרוק מישהו למים העמוקים מבלי שהבן אדם יודע לשחות. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. זה למה את בוחרת פרי סטייל. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blob of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares into the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear of paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand. Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. לא זכרו לי אבל הפורם הזה. הפורם הזה לא מופיע. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. And she מסתכלת לסוף. הקלטתי זה לסוף. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, slowly reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flare looks so good. You've been working so hard on it. On the club? Well, it's something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's hard to just be vulnerable. There you go. Vulnerable. She already takes a sheet of paper from Monica's desk, writes something down and stares at it for a while. Myself! Can I trust you? Of course. You can just move anything. Sarah gets Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Oh. חוזרים לזה עכשיו! Sometimes I want to die. וואו. וואו, איזה... אני מופתע בהרגעה לצורה שבה המוזיקה פועלת. הנה, עד עכשיו זה מביא אותי ללופ. Sayori. This is really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So, if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. There's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Hey, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday. I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you. More than I'm scared. After those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually... Were Monica's efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Okay. Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem when I get really upset when people worry too much about me. Can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you could just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. So much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that. Because it used to be like that. Sarah pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. Oh. אז אוקיי, ממה שאני למדתי עד עכשיו עם קונטקסט של המיין גיים, מוניקה ידעה בעצם על הדיכאון של סיורי ומה שסיורי חושבת על עצמה לפני שהמועדון התחיל, ואז אחר כך מתי שהדמות הראשית מגיעה היא דופקת את סיורי. How amazing. איזה יופי באמת. וואלה יופי מוניקה. הייתי מודעתי לזה ובמקום זה תעשי את זה יותר גרוע. What the fuck. מצד אחר המוניקה הזאתי רק עכשיו מגלה את זה כי זה חזרה בזמן. פי הפואמס ועל פי מה שאומרים פה בטרוסט אחד, זה כל מתי שהמועדון מתחיל קורה לפני האבנטס של Ddlc. רק אם היה אפשר לעשות את זה לפני Ddlc. סליחה, Ddlc. רק אם הייתה אופציה לעשות את כל הסטוריז לפני Ddlc. אני לא יודע אם אמרתי את זה, נחזור על זה עוד פעם אם אני אמרתי את זה. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expressions making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too. I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. Another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling it was right for me to do. Right into your own heart. Right into your heart. כל הבייסיס של דוקי דוקי זה היה בעצם right into your heart. אפילו פה אמרו את זה פי הפוסטרים. כל המטרה זה להבין את עצמכם. מוניקה לא הבינה את עצמה עד שהיא אחר כך יותר פרפקשניסטית על ידי סיורי פלוס עוד כמה דברים עם הפואמס. וסיורי גם אפילו שהיא יודעת שהיא סובלת מה שהיא סובלת מהדיכאון שלה, היא עדיין לא קראת את המאמץ ועושה צעד קדימה בתור רוב הפרמיס של המועדון, שזה אינטרסטינג. אבל זה רק אומר שמוניקה יותר מניאקית על מה שהיא עשתה לסיורי. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. Just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. רוב הסיכויים הבא זה יורי בגלל trust אחד, כי הפמפלט הוא בעצם אצל יורי. אפשר דרך להבין על מה. אבל... וואו, אני אפילו... כל הזמן הרי מסתכל על המטה בשביל לקרוא את הטקסט, לרוב לא מסתכל על הספרייטים עצמם. זה בהחלט משהו לראות על פי הקונטקסט של המשחק. כאילו בינתיים זה רק 2 אנשים, זה למה אני חשבתי שזה בעצם הבא בטיימליין. בשבילי השאלה היא איך הביאו את נצוקי. כאילו איכשהו נצוקי קשורה לזה אחר כך. כי הרי הפמפלט הוא בעצם אצל יורי, אבל אז אחר כך יש את נצוקי. אני אמשיך את הסייד סטורי. Monica feels a tiny sensation in her heart. Feeling of connection as Sayori's emotion will radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But, if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. Ah! If you would like. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! אשכרה CG'ים חדשים! Oh my god! Wordlessly, without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulders. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, exchanged by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all the days that have passed, this is the one that she really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. You speak softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I will never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking. To say the things that she never once dared to say out loud. אבל תנו לה לנחש. She can't. Oh, okay, never mind. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. So worthless. Worthless, everyone would be better off without... לא זה שוב! She surpasses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not very good at anything, and it just feels like everyone has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it! The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness and clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now, I'm making you to put up with them. Man, I just want to die. So Sayori loses her composure. Monica becomes more determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes gentle. As soft as gentle. סליחה. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows Sayori said it herself. That the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. Bullshit. מוניקה, 100% זה לפני, אבל באיזושהי נקודה את חייבת להיות aware בשביל לגרום למשחק המקורי להתחיל. למה שלא תרכזי את הכוח שלך בשביל להציל ולעזור את החברים בסימולציה, כאילו. נכון, כל זה סימולציה, נכון, אבל טכנית אתם חברים. אז מה, היא רואה? הדרך היחידה שבה אני רואה את מוניקה עושה מה שהיא עושה אחרי שאני רואה את זה, זה שהיא מאמינה שכל החברות שהיה לה הוא שקר. כל החברות שלה הוא שקר. שאם ככה זה כל כך מוטיביישן מטומטם לעשות את כל הטירוף שהיא עושה בבייס גיים. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do. You have so much value to me, to your other friends, and to your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision. And you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels a gently nod. No more words are needed between them. Aww. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Until her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease. Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes. Yes, I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. בעיה ראשית, אני אומר פה. אם אני אגיד I'll be your greatest friend, או אם אני אגיד I love you בבייס גיים, זה לא משנה את מה שסיורי עושה. סיורי החליטה לבד לעשות את זה. וזה מה שמתחיל את Ddlc כ-psychological horror. המסע של Ddlc ל-psychological horror, אני אומר 1,000,000%. אולי המקסימום קצת מתחיל לפני, אבל בעיניי זה מתחיל מהמוות של סיורי. זה מתחיל מהמוות של סיורי במשחק. וזה למה המשחק הוא בעצם ככה בעצם מתנהג גליצ'י. אחר כך, ויש גם שינוי בסטורי באק 2. שבו אחר כך מוניקה מנסה לעשות עוד דברים, ואז אחר כך יורי מתה, היא מוחקת את הזוטה ואת הצוקי, מוניקה שולטת על הכל. ואז בגלל desperation אנחנו מוחקים את מוניקה. ואז איכשהו סיורי עובר. אוקיי. בנוגע למה שאני חשבתי קודם, עכשיו אני יכול להגיד את זה עם פול ספוילרים בנוגע לזה, כי סיימתי את הבייס גיים, אני יכול עכשיו לדבר על זה ספוילרים, ראיתם את הלייבים הקודמים, לא אמור לדבר על זה בעיות. הפרזידנט, איכשהו הפרזידנט יוצא aware, והווייס פרזידנט היא הויקטום. או ה-first victim. אם לוקחים את הלוג'יקה של הבייסקי, כי כשמוניקה פרזידנט וסיורי וייס פרז, מוניקה שלא יודעת על המשחק וסיורי הורגת את עצמה. כשמוניקה היא פרזידנט ויורי וייס פרז, מוניקה פחות מסתירה את מה שהיא יודעת, ויורי הורגת את עצמה. זה היה ממשיך אותו הדבר גם אם היה את נאצוקי. אז זה לא רלוונטי, זה היה ממחקה את שני אלה. מהר, כי הפסאד כבר נעלם. אין פואנטה כבר להסתיר את זה. אקט 4, סיורי היא הפרזידנט, וזה למה היא aware. לא יודע מי הווייס פרז, אבל זה לא משנה, זה הסוף של המשחק, באקט 4. Thanks. You're the best. Now you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered taking it to a professional? Have you considered talking to a professional? So or not? It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks! I think it helps knowing that you would. Suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up to it. No, I want to! I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. Oh. All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face speaks inside. A face that seems familiar. Yuri! Yuri! Okay, add music. קיבלתי רק אנרג'י! זה חמוד. pictures, מה קיבלתי? לא קיבלתי ל-Just 2. והנה ה-CG! הנה ה-CG של מוניק וסיורי. או משהו? לא. אז רק ה-CG. מייל. אומייגאד, מה זה? Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. Ha ha ha. Oh! It would get 404 in the microsecond. Oh! 404 זה Ddlc.txt. שאני כבר עשיתי את הקונקשן ל-1255, אני כבר עשיתי את זה. אז המיילים! המיילים זה איפה שאני משיג הרבה דברים. Are you just replying your tweets, relaying your tweets manually? Or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweet, e.g. not screaming for help. Something coming from the control simulation. אוקיי, שנייה אחת, אני רגע עכשיו אברר את זה. כי לזה נשמע סאס. רגע, אני קרוב דווקא לפתוח את מידי נוטס 3 עוד פעם. רגע. למוניקה יש טוויטר? טוויטר. רגע. זה מעצבן, עכשיו קראו לטוויטר אקס, זה סטופד. מוניקה. Oh my god. תראו מה זה. high school developers in the literature poetry is life. זה אשכרה אמיתי? נראה לי זה אשכרה אמיתי, holy shit! Oh my god! כן! Interesting! Today's my favorite day, 14 בפברואר. Valentine's, okay. Also find got Twitter now. Got on Twitter. Now to find some real people to follow. מה? שנייה. ואיך זה מה-control simulation? איך זה מ-control? אם אני מבין את זה נכון, control זה ה-side stories. מתי שאקסקלוסיבית אומרים למוניקה אין את ההגבלה הזאת של ה-self-aware, שהיא יודעת שזה סימוליישן וכל החרבן הזה. I'm bored. This reminds me of my club members. Poem, רגיל. Just so you have friends that will really show. רגע, מתי כל זה היה? זה 2017. זה 2017, אבל... אומרים פברואר 2016. ומתי אתה אמרת את זה? דצמבר 2019. מה הטוויט האחרון? 14 בפברואר 2023. Interesting. אוקיי, נראה שיש פה גם ארט, הנה. רק בתור קמפרסן, זה הארט של מופיע פה. זה הפרומו לקורונה, ליום הולדת של מוניקה. יום הולדת של מוניקה ב-14 לפברואר. אבל פה היא עושה את זה ב-22 לספטמבר. רגע, מה הוא היום הולדת של מוניקה? האמת שנייה אחת, לא לרשום את זה. מוניקה Ddlc. היא נולדה ב-22 לספטמבר. אוקיי, אז עכשיו זה הגיוני. הנה הלואוין. זה הפרומו הזה של הלואוין. הלואוין 2019. נכון, הראשון בנובמבר 2019. תמיד אמרו לי 31 באוקטובר, אבל time zones. Dress up as a fallen angel. וזה מה שהופיע פה. Interesting. יש פה הרבה ארט. רגע. אוקיי. Interesting. זה... פה. ולנטיינס 2019. 14 בפברואר 2019. Interesting! אז נראה שמוניקה באיזושהי דרך אשכרה יש לה טוויטר. עם כל האופישל... יש לך לא אופישל... זה תכף פאן מייד ארט? תכף הארט הזה הוא פאן מייד? אבל... תכף זה פאן מייד? אי אפשר לדעת שזה פאן מייד ארט? אבל בדרך כלשהי זה נכנס לבייס גיים. זה נכנס ל-Ddlc. 68 ציוצים. 68 טוויטים, איזה יופי. אוקיי, אינטרסטינג. יש איזשהו ארט שיצא אחרי שהמשחק יצא? לא, האחרון זה זה. הפיקניק. יצא ב-29 לאוקטובר. וואו! אז זה. הפעם הזה נראה לי מוכר מדי מאק 2. אני רוצה להבין פה את הדבר הזה. רוב הסיכויים אני יכול לפתוח עוד מהארט הזה, ואז אחר כך אני יכול להגיד כל הכבוד לקרדיטים האלה, לקרדיטים של הארט, למי שעשה את זה, שפו, כל הכבוד לכולם. אני יכול להגיד את זה כמו שצריך, או כאילו זה או שזה אופי של ארט, או שזה... רגע, מה היה בצ'ילת... רגע, מה מאלה של אייב אמר? מה היה בשישי לדצמבר? 6 לדצמבר 2019. כן, 6 לדצמבר 2019. זה בין ההורור, בין ההלואוין, לבין hug energy. I need your hug energy to survive the winter. זה האחד של הקורונה. המולדת של מוניקה, 22 בספטמבר. מעניין אותי אם הטוויטר הזה הוא עדיין אקטיבי, או שאולי לא. יש, אני מה זה מקווה שהדבר הזה אקטיבי? זה קצת יפתיע אותי אם זה לא, אבל... אם זה כן עדיין סוג של אקטיבי, גם אפילו של כזה הרבה פוסטים ל5 שנים בערך. רגע, מתי התחלת את הטוויטר הראשון? 2017. בוולנטיין 2017. התחלת בוולנטיין 2017. וזה אומר שאת עשית פוסטים אשכרה 6 שנים. כל הכבוד. שפה על הפוסטים 6 שנים. מעניין אותי אם זה ימשיך, אבל משהו שהוא קונסיסטנט פה, ואני יודע מה שאני בדרך כלל עושה פה, או רואה באופן כללי, זה שיש הרבה ג'אמפים בטיימליין. אפשר אולי לשים לב לפה, למוניקה, או ליתר למוניקס 3, שהדרך... מעניין. anyway, כן, אפשר לשים לב הטוויטר הזה, לראות אם יש איזשהם אפדייטים כאלה, ואולי אני אשכרה אעשה פרק משלו שיהיה אקסקלוסיבית רק על הטוויטר. אבל הפרק הזה, המיין פוקוס שלו זה הסייד סטוריז. טוב אבל לדעת שהדבר הזה קיים. אבל המייל הזה כן פותח לי 404 שזה ddlc.txt, שאני כבר עשיתי את הקונקשן עם השעה. זה כאילו זה או זה או שהשעה קשור להכל. אומייגאד, היה לי אגנרג'י בלוק כל הזמן, זהו. כן, אולי עשיתי לב שזה נעלם, אבל לא, זה פשוט היה לו את הלבן. מעניין אותי מאוד יש בסייד סטוריז. אבל סיימתי עכשיו just 2 עם ה-CG. עכשיו נתנו פעם אחד מהצוקי, ואז יש לי את כל הפואמס. פעם אחד מהצוקי עם כל הפואמס. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 CG'ים, 2 backgrounds, 2 סקייצ'ים, לא פה. שעכשיו בגלל זה, אני יכול להגיד שהאימיילים, המיילים, הם כן קשורים. המיילים הם כן קשורים בנוגע ללפתוח תמונות. והסייד סטוריז קשורים לפתוח wallpapers. לא יודע, אפשר לראות ממש שינוי פה. לפחות עם סיורי אפשר לראות קצת שינוי, וגם מוניקה. אפשר לשים לך איך ה-CG של Trust הייתי אומר בין הכל ה-CG של Trust, וכנראה גם ה-CG של כל אחד אחר, הם יראו קצת יותר מוזר מאשר מה-CG'ים הרגילים. אני כבר שם לב שבצורה כלשהי, הדיזיין קצת השתנה לסיורי ומוניקה. או לפחות זה נראה ב-CG זה השתנה. אז... כאילו יש את זה. יש את זה. יש את זה. יש את זה. ואז יש את זה. מה נראה מוזר פה? ברוב הסיכויים אולי זה לא רק אני. מה עשיתי בבייס גיים? Love letter, אני חייב לעשות reset. וכל המוזיקה נחבאה, פסה. דאסק? לא יודע. לא, דאסק תשמע יותר מדי עצוב, מה יש פה? note. My son your note. מה זה? רק משהו קצת לזרז את זה. והנה, אפשר לעשות פה קופסאות. מה זה רוצה שאני אעשה בנוגע לקופסאות האלה? מה, אבל זה הרי כמו מחשב רגיל. מה שקורה פה זה שהתוכנה הזאת שעשו פה זה כמו מחשב רגיל, כאילו זה אשכרה דסקטופ. זה למה אני אומר שהדבר הזה הוא אמולטור. פיצ'י פאי נשמע יותר טוב. מה זה, רוצה כאילו שתעשה את הבוקסים ככה? כאילו... בתור מיטינג? אני לא מבין. באמת האצ'יבמנט היחיד שאני לא יודע איך עושים אותו? אוקיי, אז Trust 2 נגמר ב... מי שנכנס בדלת. רוב הסיכויים זה יורי. אז בואו נראה את הסטוריה הבאה. I knew it, I knew it. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face speaks inside. A face that seems familiar. יואי! איך ידעתי? וואו. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl! It's true! The girl stared across the doorway as the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in the classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on the desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. Girl steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Oh, you're in the moment! Sarah continues to fail containing her excitement. What's happening? Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica and this is Sayori. And we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but... what's your name, by the way? I would like to join your club. Alright! Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, you should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We would like to get to know you. Girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori and this is Monica. מה שמוניקה ליטרלי אמרה קודם. וכן, כאילו זה או שאני מקרב את זה ככה, או שאני פשוט מקרב את הפנים שלי ככה. קצת מוזר עם ובקאם להראות את הדברים האלה.
Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Like books? Here looks the Monica.
Fantasy is cool. Yes, have you heard of Annabelle DuPont? I can't say I have. Well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just...
Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy.
You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience.
Monica's camera was caught fully off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. He glances sideways at Sayori, slightly asking for help.
I'd love to! Sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them.
Yuri quickly stands up.
I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably need to bring one for now.
Sarah nervously says that, nodding to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk.
True. Okay, I'll go get the first one here.
Yuri exits the classroom in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori suddenly exchanging glances.
Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy. Except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. Sure, it will be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I don't mean to disagree, but what if it is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be any room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. Because I'm afraid that you're of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? Is this so kind of scary? It's kind of scary. How can you point the things out like that, Sayori? I'm just learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great helping Yuri comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Hey, that's exactly what I want to do! Besides,
Sayori lowers her voice.
I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get.
Oh my god. Sayori taps her finger against her dongly chunky book. Against the dongly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return.
I'm back.
Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have run at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about in equal size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Oh my god. Oh my god, Sayori.
Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that takes place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start.
Sayori nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I feel like if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. Across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and then looks at her book, and then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens as she shakes her head at herself. I was too stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. So she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided that was probably irrational. Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. אבל לא, יש בטח רק 2 עומדים להצטרף עוד אחת לפני המיין גיים. I don't mind that much, but I have a really time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing. It's just the 2 of you. I definitely came at the right time. Aw, that makes me happy. So proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiled warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before, so it's hard to find others who are into the same things that I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think that are dumb. Sayori pauses, a little concern on her face. How about I'll tell you something I'm into, and then you can tell me something that you're into. I suppose that would be okay. Okay, well, I'm pretty into crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room is always clustered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'll be surprised by how much you can do with the scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sorry, not. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Mark, I'm gonna say nature. Oh my god. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I'm not. Oh yeah? Well, I'll hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me. אבל לא ציורי הייתה כבר וייס פרס קודם. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after
having gotten cut off.
I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any other people around. It's peaceful. It's nice. Just nice to kind. I'll remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would have never have the time to do something like that. I find that we are having a lot more time than we think we do. So if you don't let it slip through your fingers. The frequent conversation led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it too difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up today. So, are you two going to start on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan! I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once back, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It's really nice where I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, it made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here, with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her the next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. Just the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Oh my god. זה הסטור של הסייד סטורי. הגרון שלי! מי המאמין לא לעשות את הכל שנצאו כי זה אשכרה מה שיגרום לי לגרון שלי לכאוב. אומייגוד, הגרון! האמת אני אעשה ביד בק, אני הולך לקחת מים, אני כבר חוזר. אוקיי, קצת מים קרים לקרר את הגרון, ובוא נמשיך. היי, חזרתי. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. Monica! It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayori tilts her head, unsure what exactly Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, I got overly excited to share my books, and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... You didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. אם אפשר קצת הדלקתי פה מעבר כיחם. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A lot of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. And Monica and I have been just working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it sounded like something fun that we could do together. Reading your books. You know, like it as a club activity. That would be okay, right? Why am I being so restrained about this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell, Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Manyan! It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle! Sorry, I'm already down. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and throws out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, you should use draw things out sometimes. Like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? Yes, it's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm not sure it will be. Especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Yuri's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decided that's probably for the best that I did. Well, I'm not used to having company for this, so I'll try to help you make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and a light blush. Huh? You can't generalize with intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Consciously, I'm not about anything involving real people. This should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So, in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Manyan. Especially you. No! Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when it comes to not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. There might be a diversion between them to get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori from the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details the races, the factions, histories, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that it's the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one of that Yuri finds her passion leaning toward. Obviously, chaotic fantasy. Zamura, move on. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry stuff and like that. If things are right, I'll just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. Ah, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way! Yuri goes filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now, if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Really? באמת, אבל לא באמת. כי patience... עדיף שאני אחדל את זה קצת בנוגע ל-patience? אקט 2! והאובססיביות של יורי. זה כל מה שאני אגיד. Oh my god. This is funny. Sayori jots Yuri's patience. Yuri's patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient, because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1! The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicate mean? Ah, come on, vindicator. Very funny. Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sarah turns the page. There's footnotes. A lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Sayori's expression goes tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expression had been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. Interesting. Sayori ויורי הם סוג של הפכים במקרה הזה. אבל נצוקי ויורי הם הפכים על הפכים של הכל, ממה שאני יודע. כאילו, בנוגע לסטייל, obviously אפשר לראות את זה. נצוקי היא המנגה ויורי היא על ספרים. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here! They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing the flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. Though they continue, Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes. She finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding to them. But her reduction in question comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. Okay. And let's say Yuri reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. So it takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she had gone through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sarah tries to find words. I'm doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. It makes me so long to read and understand things. It makes me feel dumb. But I really like how into it you get. Makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see the way you do it. I can see the way you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quickly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But, I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. Sorry, Damage. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sarah is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having so much fun a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. Should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drawing guilt to Yuri stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Oh, this is horrible! Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough. Probably let her down so much by having trouble following along.
Sayori, לא זה שוב!
Yeah, and I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have been having so much fun. So much more fun. I need to do better for her.
יורי! Okay. עכשיו יש lavender mist. עכשיו יש lavender mist. הנה יורי. קונטרסט בנוגע לזה, היא ליטרלי שינתה פוזה. בכוונה של הפוך. זה ליטרלי הפוך. גם יורי, גם סיורי שינתה כיוון. מויקה לא. משהו אחר? חוץ מיורי? לא נראה ככה. אין מייל? לא, ויש סייט, understanding 2. כל הסייט סטוריז האלה הם פשוט לא משהו שאני רגיל לראות מהמשחק. 100% כולם הולכים אחד אחרי השני. כמה יש פה? אתם פשוט 1, 2... 12. אוקיי. נראה לי, אולי בפרק של היום אני אעשה עד ריספקט 2. ואז בפרק הבא אני אעשה מבלנס עד סלף לוב. אולי אני אעשה את זה 2-parter. רגע, מה? אוקיי. אולי אני אשכרה אעשה את זה 2-parter. את הסייד סטוריז. גם אפילו שאני אעשה את כל המשחק בלייב 21, אני לא בטוח אם אני אצליח לשרוד יותר מדי Ddlc. בזמן כל כך קצר. אולי אני אשכרה אצטרך קצת להירגע. וזה אומר לעשות את... לעצור ברספקט 2 ואז אחר כך מבלנס לסיים את זה. זה לא נראה הרבה ונראה... באופן קבוע נראה שיש את זה, את הארט חדש. או הפרומו החדש אפשר להגיד אפילו. לדמויות אחרי החלק הראשון. ובמקרה הזה לסיורי יש שתי פואמס. לסיורי יש שתי פואמס בגלל שהיא חייבת שתי פואמס, היא לא נותנת עוד פואם אחר. נצוקי אני מנחש שהיא גם באותו היגיון, כי אני עשיתי כל הדרך של יורי ואני לא נתנה לי שום פואם. נצוקי ליטרלי לא נתנה לי שום פואם. ה-CG הם 100% מופיעים בפארט 2. ה-Backgrounds הייתי אומר זה הדבר הכי רנדומלי. ופרומו. פרומו זה הכי מוזר. כאילו על פרומו אני לא קיבלתי שום דבר, רק קיבלתי הור פעם אחת. ואז עוד אחד זה... למחוק את מוניקה פעמיים. וקיבלתי את האחד של היום הולדת של מוניקה. אולי טוויטר ייתן לי איזשהו רמזים שם, אבל אני לא יודע. ועוד דבר שאני לא נגעתי עליו בכלל זה... כל הסיקרט פואמס. כל הספיישל פואמס, סליחה, באקט 2. עכשיו זו שאלה יוצאת האם כדאי לי בכלל לעשות את זה עוד פעם. כאילו, 100% אני פותח את הבייס גיים. אני מקבל את הדף של דן סלווטו. שכן, יש לי את זה. פה. וזה יהיה קצת מבאס שאני אעשה לי את ה-good ending, ואז אחר כך אני צריך לעשות reset ל-good ending. זה יהיה קצת מציק. פלוס הפרק הזה הוא אקסקלוסיבית סייד סטורי. אז אולי יהיה עוד פרק אחד של Ddlc פלוס. לא יודע, שיניתי בכלל את השם של המספר? כן, שיניתי, אוקיי, יפה. רגע, חשבתי שלא שיניתי. חדר לי טוב. אוקיי. אז, כן, אז אני אעשה עד רספקט 2. אז אני אפתח עוד שתי CG'ים, רוב הסיכויים כמה backgrounds, אבל לא בהכרח. ואולי אפילו את הפעם של נצוקי. יאללה. ואולי גם מוזיקה, כי גם זה יש. But first time Sarah is the first to enter the clubroom. Zadie courses for her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at the desk, she stamps her feet into an attempt to calm down. Mama, letting this affect me so much. I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. That's a show. Oh my god. So you ordered us to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise caused her to lift her head in anticipation for Yuri's arrival. Minutes pass and nobody enters the clubroom. Emily, Monica! Not Yuri or Monica. Okay, well. Gosh, I'm so late. Why didn't I offer to help those fellow students with their work? Such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave me such a bad impression on the new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner approaching the clubroom, and she does so. Yuri? Oh. Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the clubroom, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm super sorry I'm late. You have to wait outside for me. The door of the clubroom is open. It's not... Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She
peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was just wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica's utterly confused. Why is Yurian asking this all of a sudden? And she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before. Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room stuff to see Sayori sing along inside. Okay, it's kind of a simple job. I'll be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. So ironic, she realized it, that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboard and replace the old ones with the new ones.
Yuri nods and the two set off. Self-loving? לא יודע למה לזה יש warning or sure.
The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up a conversation. So, how's everyone been doing? Going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up a distinct conversation.
How the heck does Sayori do it?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me, because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. But I assume that everyone who comes to the club will have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working, and I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it. And I'm stupid for forcing it onto her.
Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought, but can't figure out how to continue it.
Did something happen?
Yuri sighs.
No, it's just me.
למה דאסק הטראק מופיע כל כך הרבה? עד עכשיו אני מרגיש שלפחות 50% מהמוזיקה ששמעתי זה היה בעצם דאסק. Yuri pauses.
I'm thinking.
A moment passes in silence, and then Yuri shakes her head.
I shouldn't be complaining to you all the time.
Don't be silly. I know you won't.
I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to the art, then you can tell me anything. I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club. It's just an issue with me. I feel so wrong. I feel wrong to inconvince you with it.
Ah. Monica pauses and thinks.
Well, what if I put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway, and learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with.
כמו poem sharing!
Everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Of course! I just need to be looking out for. I need to be looking out for everyone, otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Your looks a lot more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Was it pragmatic? Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay, Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect to other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How to just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can't talk for hours about the things I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people, I can't help it. Oh my god, זה רגע הצ'אט נעלם לי. כל הדברים שקשורים לצ'אט נעלם לי. הנה, חזר. אוקיי, לא קראתי את זה. So, it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. שזה קומפלקס בגלל שסיורי רוצה שכולם בעצם יהיו שמחים. אז הבעיה היא הצורה שבו סיורי פועלת על דברים. זה לא איך שיורי רוצה בעצם שדברים בעצם יפעלו עליה ספציפית, אז זה בהחלט איזשהו דרך קטנה לחשוב על זה. What? Hold on. You're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? You're not. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. כן, ידעתי. Conflict of interest. איך אני לא מופתע? I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed her into. Whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort. Just because they pay some weird who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell that to her. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. Understanding! Okay. That's the problem. What kind of a friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so. No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. Something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give someone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri was difficult to accept the kindness. Must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Exacerbating the matter. Ken, conflict of interest.
זה לטעני מה שיש פה conflict of interest בין מוניקה, לא בין מוניקה, בין הרצון של סיורי לבין הרצון של יורי. שזה בהחלט משהו. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can be resolved without understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You must have to have good communication to talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm afraid of people pushing me away. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away. I just push them away first. Wow. How thoughtful and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping to make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. That's all. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So, thank you. Anytime! Monica smiles at Yuri. For a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, pretending a shy smile of her own. Yuri and Monica finishing replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work since Yuri followed along. But as the club work once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It will be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then she turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. You want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Though I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. לא לדאוג, זה משתנה. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Okay, perfect. אז זה מסביר את זה. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns out and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about teas and not to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. מה הסיכוי שסיורי תישאר שמה? Oh my god, יש לי שמה. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet! Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words sounding caught up in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayori has been spending her afternoon.
expecting you to come today. Really hoping I was really hoping to make it all the way for the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look! Sayori holds a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. Oh! Yuri! I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fists against her forehead. Please, stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response of what she was expecting. בגלל שסיורי ויורי יוצאות על פי קונפליקט of interest, אז לא עוזר לסיורי. I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I understand. So if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. So if you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay, just tell me. I don't want to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you would really like, I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks into her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? זה למדת כדי של הפועם, straight into your heart. Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with eternal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayori or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this. And before Sayori tells Monica what she did. Before Yuri can pull out any strength to pull her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Sayori! It's okay. Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. Overcome despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest, pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. בעצם הארט הזה הוא פשוט כל כך טוב, אני לא יכול... זה מרגיש כל כך שונה מאשר ב-2017. יותר מיוחד כזה. מה אני יכול להגיד? אני רגיל לכל הארט של 2017 כי אני עשיתי את הגול אנדינג כמה פעמים. אז לראות את כל זה זה קצת שוק. Yuri snuffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise, I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? She sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me. It feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought it was one of my chances to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself.
Oh my god.
That's all.
Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realized that as well.
Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you were so good at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need too. But I feel like it would be just frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. Wouldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I saw a way you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my rational fears won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah.
אוקיי, אז רק אני שם לב שיש בעצם נקודות אדומות פה, פה, פה ופה לפחות, או שזה רק אני.
Irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person that you are. I know that you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But the best part that we're all different. We have different interests. Like, about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but I try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, it's not only for me. Then I can say that. I'll be glad that I tried and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart. I want that to rub off on me.
Yuri fights back. A smile on that count. Already, a heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have overpowered through the caress of Sayori's arms.
Your hair is pretty. I always blended long hair, but it was awful taking care of it, so I cut it off.
Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. So Yuri, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Aww, איזה חמוד.
Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and it's not very good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I'm just saying. I'm back. Micah's back. I've been seeing you like at all recently.
Sayori trots over to Monica. She whispers up.
Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori.
Sayori rubs her arms around Monica.
Oh yeah, Yuri. It might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Oh. Hey, don't call me a monster! Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster.
Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them and then smiles.
Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far.
It's like our first real club activity as the literature club.
About that. You've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn more about the things that you like. Yes! Do you like poetry?
He smiles. אוקיי. וחזרנו למייל. בדיוק פה. piece by piece. חדש. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. אוקיי. 100% יש איזשהו סרטון מוזיקה שזה מה ש... Oh! Finish the side story understanding 2. Oh! זה מראה את כל הנוטס שסיורי עושה. היא למדה לעשות נוטס. Interesting. יש גם את ה-CG השני. ומעבר לזה שום דבר. ואז זה נצוקי. באופן מופתע לא קיבלתי מייל. זה קצת מוזר. האמת דווקא קצת ציפיתי מייל, אבל נראה שלא. anyway. משהו עכשיו, 3:13. בצהריים הפעם, לא בלילה. וואי, איזה פרללים ללילה הקודם. בואו זה דווקא מתי שאני סיימתי את הלייב. אבל אני אמרתי שאני הולך לעשות את הרספקט. זה מוניקה ונצוקי. וואו. זה בהחלט יהיה מעניין. אבל 100% זה עוקב הסדר ככה. 100%. כי עד עכשיו נצוקי בכלל לא הייתה מוזכרת. עד עכשיו נצוקי לא הייתה בכלל מוזכרת פה. סיורי ומוניקה פותחות את הקלאב, מדברים בעצם קצת על הדיקות של סיורי, אחר כך יורי בא בגלל הפמפלט שהם שמו, ואז אחר כך סיורי ויורי מבינות בעצם את הקונפליקט of interest שיש להם ומשתתפות בעצם להבין איך לעבור הלאה. סיורי סומכת על מוניקה לדיכאון שלה. וברספקט 1 זה מתי שנצוקי מופיע. טכנית יש יורי ומוניקה ברפלקשן, אבל אני לא מצפה שנצוקי לא תהיה שם. אז רספקט 1. לא יותר לי כזה הרבה מפה. It's been several weeks since the club was officially started. Though their initial setback, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club.
Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all three of them, led by Sayori, has taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the three find themselves suddenly interrupted by the classroom door opening. Natsuki! And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Natsuki! Avare! Whispered Mom. Hi. Sarah takes excited Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts her seat and burrows her eyes into her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's still kind of a small club. So it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. We can sit next to my desk. Her prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Huh. Yuri looks like it's Sayori in protest of having drawn attention to her. Natsuki suddenly glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Sayori to stand up, deciding that standing up in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay. Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club, as in a way for people to express themselves through writing, or reading, or whatever kind of thing of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? You know, like, never mind. I can't judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, that's like poetry. Oh yeah? Maybe I don't like a view. I'm an adult. Kind of a look. Yuri's electric hell steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Say lowers her voice. She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hang out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Interesting, cause me bombarded by my meeting. Oh, let's go. Let's get that ice cream. Let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough, and Monica is probably vanilla. What the heck? I think way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. You guys like hang out, or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It's just that it hasn't been very structured yet, since we only have like 3 members, so we kind of just loosely spend our time doing stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with something more structured. Some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you would like the club to get into? Oh, well, I guess I'm in literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why did you say it like that? How would I read manga in the club? Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great! Like, after all we've been doing this,
Sayori returns to her desk. That's why Yuri returns to her desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk.
after all the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. I think that you probably just don't understand the nuance. I don't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. Full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I mean, yes, if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? Won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you! You're the best! Most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay?
He stands up.
Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. Hope we never find out then.
Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pushover.
Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like she's having a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? That's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold.
Yeah, wait, that's not related.
Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature.
Are you sure you don't want to read a manga, Sayori?
Hey, what do you think I am?
Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel uneasy about this. Do you have an opinion, Yuri?
Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. I could see so. Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around with. I was just fishing for a compliment.
Sayori!
I know. But still, I think we should really give her a chance. Yeah, alright. But I'm really gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate.
Suddenly the three of them offer hear a thump against the door.
What was that?
Sarah stands up and walks over the door, then opens.
Thank you.
Carrying these three boxes of what presumably manga. Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can.
That's quite a collection.
Sayori giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies,
There's still one more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them.
Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs
to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets the complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. Okay. But next club meeting, Monica is the first one to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings.
אז זה כאילו רוב הסטורי הוא פיה ומוניקה. שבשולי זה קצת אינטרסטינג, הרוב הוא פיה ומוניקה.
Natsuki said she wasn't going to bar anyone, but why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Well, Monica thinks the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Okay. Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help?
No, I got it.
Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation but fails. Curious, she peeks inside the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. One stall of school supplies. The shelf is now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we can keep it up there.
Can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient.
Yeah, but month size. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing here. And I have to tell them it's for the literature club.
So?
Monica backs off and jumps into the desk. This kind of tension feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Whoa, Kazamayo! Good afternoon! Sayori spends it at the club.
Oh, I see someone's in a good mood.
Yeah, cause I have this! Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie! Ooh, that's so pretty! Sayori trots over to the closet. The colorful shelf catches her eye. Which one do I start with?
Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. Oh my god, me possible?
No way! I saved all my luck to find that money.
If you want entry to my kingdom, you need to pay taxes, peasant.
Boo! Defeated, Sayori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece to Natsuki. Then Yuri suddenly walks in the clubroom. Monica glances with her pleading eyes. Yuri turns to a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only really having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively.
בגלל שיורי היא שקטה מדי. כאילו משהו מיוחד זה כאילו יורי היא שקטה כי יש לה בעיה עם סושיאליזם עם האנשים, ולעומת נאצוקי היא יותר אקטיב. כאילו מה שיורי פאסיב בו נאצוקי אקטיב.
Okay, so I think today we should start over some potential club activities and see which one we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kinds of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Somebody tells me that Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki. Both of them very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we are familiar with.
Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here?
Natsuki, didn't you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do? Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like to see your suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but... Monica's voice shows off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club... Enough, show some respect! What should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything? Natsuki, are you sure you do not have any other literature interest you could share with the club? That's why I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're being kind of jumping into conclusions here. But you're free to go whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glance before walking straight out of the room. Oh no! Sarah runs after her, leaving just Yuri and Monica. For the second time today, Monica stumps down into her desk. Why am I being such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri, seeing King affirmative. Yuri looks away. See, she probably just wants people around for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighed. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but it feels like it's wrong to enforce the club vision. It feels like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Or tentative. Whatever. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. Okay. Sorry, you can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Oh, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. Like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Oh, why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need to be during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think that's the key. She had enough foreigner to walk in here and make demands for the club. Your club? Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even sorting it for her should make her completely in debt to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things that like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. And so I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, going a confrontation with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it's anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've been just convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just... this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn about what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger boxes and puts out a volume, inspected for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts.
זה מזכיר לי... what's that? בסדר, הכל טוב. אוקיי. זה מזכיר לי את המועדון. Farfetch Girls, המנגה של נצוקי, מזכיר לי את זהו. מזכיר לי את המשחק הרגיל, Ddlc. כאילו באופן הבייסיק, לא ליטרלי זה.
Yeah, I mean... Amused by the audacity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Oh my god, I didn't actually...
וואו, מה כל זה? Strawberry peppermint. Lavender mist זה יורי, strawberry peppermint זה נאצוקי. Peachy pie זה סיורי.
Dusk. Piece by piece, hug energy.
דאסק הוא הכי קצר, אבל הוא מופיע הכי הרבה. אוקיי. אוקיי, לרגע רציתי לשאול את עצמי למה יש את ה-achievement על הפאוור גיים. הגיוני, זה השיר הארוך ביותר במשחק.
נפל דאסק.
כי זה ליטרלי מתאר את זה. הנה רספקט אחד לצוקי. הדיזיין של 2021.
מי חדש. Staying focused on goals. A reminder to help our data collection analysis performed should be focused on answering some of the main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect the person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VM affect the person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? How is this related to being weaponized? What actions and values are most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we represent this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? A related note, whoever changes the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back into unprofessional and runs the risk of drawing eyes? Default is כן. אבל אומרים שמישהו שינה את זה לפינק. זה הדיפולט. אומרים שמישהו שינה את זה לפינק. כאילו. ככה? לי זה נשמע הכי הגיוני. רספקט 2. אני לא יודעת, בינתיים מה אני חושב על הסייד סטוריז? 100% משהו. 100% משהו. אומייגאד. אומייגאד, זה עייף אני, אומייגאד. אלוהים. בקושי הייתי רק 3 שעות בערך. ליטרלי כמעט בערך 3-4 שעות. ואני כזה ככה עייף. באמת נראה לי כל מה שחסר לי רק זה לפענח את המיילים. כאילו, המיילים, אולי, זה הדבר היחיד שחסר לי. המייל. המייל זה מה שפותח לי את הזמן. את הזמנים שמצאתי כבר קודם בפים. מה שמצאתי קודם, יש סיכוי שזה המייל. יש סיכוי שהמייל הוא בעצם מה שייתן לי את זה. כי הרי נעלתי כל אופשן אחר, אז נותר לי רק משהו ל-501 ומשהו ל-344. ורגע, רגע, מי זה היה? אומייגאד, נכון? כן. 404. 404 זה ddlc.txt. שאני דווקא עשיתי את זה בלייב הזה. נראה לי אני התחלתי דווקא עם ddlc.txt. אני התחלתי עם סייד סטוריז ואז עשיתי את זה. אוקיי. אז רק דבר אחד נותר לי. וזה בעצם לסיים את ריספקט 2. ואז אני אפתח את ה-CG. אני אעשה את זה. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? You should be grateful I even joined their stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So, what if I'm into manga? Why can just one person accept that? Instead of being so condescending about it. I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. It's like he sighs. I know. Thanks. This really sucks. Do you want to talk to Monica? I don't know. Like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, it wouldn't make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Well, you don't have to do that. Can we figure this out, please? I mean, I am the vice president. At least I think I am. You are. And I don't want you to leave. I want the Zeldas to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wanted welcome. You were to me, so just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I don't enjoy any of my other stuff. I mean, without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care what everyone else thinks. But, you know, the signs up for our literature club says that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided to at least give it a shot. And that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't. Just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. Didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she now was into writing, then she would be like everyone else, try to push me away from my manga in favor of more mature thing. Two of them remained silent for a while. So I understand that's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the classroom for the day, at least. But Natsuki has a reason for not wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You just have to express yourself as much as everyone else. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise.
מה עכשיו קרה במועדון בין יורי למנגו? Oh! Contemplating bullying!
Okay. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet their friends and make the most out of the limited break time. Where could she be?
Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. הפעם זה Natsuki.
Thinking Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for excessive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends who Monica doesn't recognize. They're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what?
Oh, of course I joined. Why wouldn't I?
Huh, I told you she would join. Oh, come on. Maybe she only joined because she wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club.
I told you I never wanted to join that stupid club.
Oh, sure.
זה היה מוזר לראות ככה פשוט מודלים פשוט ככה, זה יותר מוזר בשבילי. אני אנסה לעשות את זה כמה שיותר שונה, אבל אני לא מבטיח שום דבר.
Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. Aha, true. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you.
Shut up! Just let me do my thing!
I'm just joking. You know we love you.
Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book.
But you're gonna buy her smutty fan fiction? Well, obviously I wanted the signed copy.
That was like years ago!
Don't you think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking, but as a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it.
Yeah, sure.
They grow so fast, it brings tear to my eye. Suki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? It was horrible. I should have done something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them. After the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on the book as usual. Monica picks a desk and stumbles into it. Something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place to express yourself. Unless it's in a way that I don't like. So I'm mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I don't have the self-reflection skills to realize. I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out like this. There's just a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why?
Yuri shrugs.
Just makes me feel nice. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just continue then.
Yuri nods.
Yeah. Well, Mitsuki has a blunt attitude, you know. It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. Couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. Saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga? It just made me feel so mad, like... Just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of just trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't. Because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake. Except I really hurt someone this time.
Monica shakes her head.
I'm so tired of being afraid of things that I'm not comfortable with. I'm so stupid. Like, can I just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share a passion like Hello? Her passion, Lou? So angry that her friends were treating her that way. I'm going to get them back for it. In the back? Yeah, I'll get in the back by making sure this is the literature club that Natsuki wants. Not the one that they want.
Suddenly, Sayori busts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With her rare stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to hers.
I'm having an intervention! I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes! Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm so sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I'm so dismissive of a passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to do. It's supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh! Yeah, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see.
Monica was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she was facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. That's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not your wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings.
Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener.
Fidgeting with her, Yuri turns away to hide a smile.
Well, I guess for the day it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out of it for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, just go. Gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here?
Sarah picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk.
Oh, that? Natsuki probably just let it out by accident. But I thought you hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay?
היא פשוט רוצה להסתיר את זה שהיא קראה את המנגה. בשביל להבין את כל הקטע עם נצוקי. Monica smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the clubroom.
I really should have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room.
A music room? The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive.
I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right.
Time slowly passes. Monica sits, then stands to pace around, then sits again. Yu's eyes don't move from a book. Then a door opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room.
We're here!
Welcome back! Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. As nostalgic. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. Trust, respect, understanding. זה literally מה שזה היה עד עכשיו. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone, the literature club is starting. What an activity planned for today? Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. Finally, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert a unique form of literature. Manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong for me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but... No, you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. לא! לא סיורי דווקא. גם עם הפאשן של סיורי, זה דווקא לא בא מסיורי. זה בא ממוניקה מבינה את זה בעצמו. אין קשר לסיורי. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone can get to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So, I just want to know the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into.
Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? This is so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it is literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Oh, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. It's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. אומייגאד, הגרוד שלי. לפחות אני שמח שזה הולך להיות הסייד סטורי האחרון שאני עושה היום. פעם הבאה אולי המיילים אשכרה ייתנו לי משהו, כי כל מה שאתר לי רק זה... טוב? זה 2 מקורות זמן. טכנית יש גם את הקטע ההוא של לא באמת מצאתי את מה שזה אמור להיות. דרכית אני לא מצאתי מה אמור להיות 501 ו344. לא, זה לא אמור להיות מידע שאמור להיות לי, אבל אני עשיתי את זה כי... כן. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature to each other. As the evening draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes? Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. הפיאנו. יש גם background חדש! ייי! Look yourself. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I'm probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. Was it really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it? No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard just brushed off. It makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. I think being too entitled if I just want people to like me? Want me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they all did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to charge for others? I could only wish that I was strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But thanks to you, I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all I needed to do. That's all you needed to do. Yeah. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You are reading Pampered Girls? Oh, you have good taste. Just one volume, and I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was kind of a weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird, because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second-guessing myself. Oh my god. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Aww? I always feel like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them more like me more. But after you joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like that. Like I wanted to show you this. Because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Perfect Girls. The Perfect Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Perfect Girls put the fire into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because you just make me feel like I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm not really good at it, like, ow. But I wrote a song for the club. I worked really, really hard on it. Doesn't have words or anything, but, well, yeah. וואו. זה מזכיר לי כמו האינטרו של... סליחה, האנדינג של הבייס גיים. מעניין מה יהיה פה. זה קצת חמוד לראות. אוקיי, זה פשוט הסטורי. זה פשוט האבנט עד עכשיו. אוקיי, וואו. קצת מפתיע אותי לראות את זה הכל עובד כמו שצריך. זה כאילו מוניקה או סיורי, או זה עוד עם קונפליקט עם יורי. עם הקונפליקט של סיורי ויורי, זה יותר מוניקה עוזרת פה. ואז אחר כך יורי וסיורי עוזרים למוניקה עם נצוקי. שזה אינטרסטינג.
זה סוג של פואטרי. שאני הולך לסיים את הלייב הזה ב3 שעות ו40 דקות, let's go! אני הולך לסיים את הלייב הזה יותר מוקדם מאשר מה שעשיתי פעם קודמת. דוגי אליטרצ'ה קלאב, 4 בנות. מוזיקה טובה לפחות. בוא נקווה שזה עכשיו לא קופירייטד יוטיוב.
That's all.
That was so good!
It was?
Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro!
Not even close.
Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so...
Yeah. It's called My Song Your Note.
למה זה נשמע מוכר? My song your note.
Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who help shape the club into what it is. I will never change that.
Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering.
I feel like I don't deserve this much validation.
Not exactly very patient either. So when I first joined the club,
it makes me feel like I should probably apologize too.
I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. Oh yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was just being immature.
If you get my stubbornness but to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine, I'm past it too. I think we're even now. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing.
Well, I wonder where I got it from. Oh, never mind.
Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga.
We're even as long as you let me keep my manga collection in the club room. You did admit that it was a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now.
You got me. The closet is all yours.
I'll tell you what. I'll bring something special for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return.
What kind of something is that? What kind of little something?
Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Okay. The next club meeting ends up being practically a tasty one. A cupcakes!
Okay. What music have you pictured?
My song your note piano! זה האוריג'נל. זה היה איפשהו? אוקיי, whatever. אני רגע עושה בירט באק, הלייב הולך להיגמר בקרוב, אז כן, אני כבר חוזר, זה יהיה צ'יק צ'אק.
אוקיי, חזרתי, בוא ננסה להשתלט לסיים את הלייב הזה מהר. אז? שקיבלתי עוד תמונות. finish story respect 2. זה עכשיו נראה צ'יבים, זה נראה עכשיו הצ'יבים רק במודלים חדשים. המודלים החדשים שם. וזה. מה אני ככה חושבת על איך לעשות את המועדון? זה אומר שזה אחד של נצוקי ויורי, ויש גם את זה. עוד משהו שקשור לפרומושן מטריאל. פעם אחד של נצוקי. והנה ה-CG של נצוקי ומוניקה. והמיוזיק רום. והמיוזיק רום. אז אתה יודע, בקראונד אחד שזה סיימתי 100%. וברצינות, לא מייל חדש. מה אני עוד יכול לעשות פה? אז אוקיי, בפרק הבא זה בלנס. בפרק הבא זה יהיה בלנס. וואו. באמת קצת איזו מוזיקה מרגיעה. אז מה באמת נותר לי? 2 סקצ'ים על משהו, 2 סקצ'ים. שאני מאחרי שהם נפתחים על ידי מיילים או זה. זה או זה או מיילים. פרומואים זה לגמרי רנדום. באקאונט אחד שזה רק סייד סטוריז. ה-Secret Poems או Special Poems שזה רק אקט 2. אם השני זה תמיד מה שנותן, אז יש לי 3 CG מתי שאני צריך 5. יש לי 3 CG מתי שאני צריך 5, אז איפשהו יש את השניים האלה. איפה יש את השני ה-CG האלה? איפשהו. ואותו הדבר גם מגיע לפעם אחד לנצוקי. כן. Trust אחד, Respect אחד, Understanding אחד ו-Trust אחד. Respect 2. עכשיו זה כל המועדון בפעם הראשונה ביחד. Understanding 2, Respect 2. וואו, אני לא מאמין שכל מה שהיה לי חסר בנגע ל-Wallpapers זה רק ה-Side Story, זה הדבר היחיד שלא נגעתי במשחק. ובאמת אפשר אבל להרגיש שיש קונטרסט שונה. כאילו מאחר זה שאני רואה שזה, ב-Respect, דומה ל-Trust. אבל אי אפשר להגיד לי שסיורי, נצוקי ויורי ב-Trust, Understanding ו-Respect מתאימים למה שהם מופיעים בבייס גיים. ב-100% הקואליטי השתנה לטובה. זה משהו שאני יכול להגיד. מה אם זה... לא, אין שום סיכוי שזה ששנתן לי קופירייט. My song you're not. כי... אני אפילו לא פתחתי שום Ddlc פלוס סונגס חוץ מקנדי הארט ודיר סנשיין שהיו מההתחלה. אז אוקיי, פרק הבא יהיה בלנס. פרק הבא יהיה בלנס. אני שם את האייבסטרים הגרון שלי ממש כואב. אני לא רוצה להמשיך את הדבר הזה. רוב הסיכויים המיילים ייפתחו אחר כך.
נראה שעל פי תאריכים זה הולך אחורה. מעניין. רגע. רגע אחד. אני אידיוט! יש קרדיט טיפה למטה! מה עם... אז אוקיי, מה עם... יורי אבידי. זה אומר דן סלווטו. זה אומר דן סלווטו, אוקיי. וואטאבר, בואו פשוט... אני אסיים את הלייבסטרים הזה, באמת לכאוב קצת להירגע. אז כן, זה הולך לנושאים של הלייבסטרים של היום. כאן ירין, ניפגש בסרטון. עולה הבא, שרי גיימס, מקווה שנהנתם. וירין, אאוט. ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.